Sissy Misu, baby. Yo, dear, so be here, man. Go on, dear. So, me da what said that day. Yeah. 111-666.
Hey, you want 666.
111-666.
You want 666. So what?
Me oh dear, me da what said that day.
On said you sister you know. Or say enframe beba na dwi e di osun beba awo beba
me kwa me koda me die
na nti woni ye 111-666. So what you say
enyo no ensam no na de wo bekwa akosi so say twan it is a conda flame number no 111-666 chasko for suda de lomba nyagopo nshira so kata nyom so da so wadwe mo
na bia
ye konyum ho school nyagopo nka no ho no fa de cleanse yi no je baby owo bia sa pepepe akosi anhwehwemu kakra ba ene e wo se kasa be yi bi na mekoton ne mako se ne ye won komo
ma me fan chance free has Oba.
I don't know what's it.
Some here with my some missing. Oba no ho fe. Now over no for. No what to be baby. Front and back everything or your bar. And oba on shede nim nyansa. On sheda na adwi mu sheda no. Sorry, mama you soon see na adwi mu sheda no. Omumienu nka be yimu de.
There be minyante was here. For question put a question ni.
Oba ne ho fe.
Ne ho fe.
Bibia bi wo bi.
No for.
Chese wo hu oba oba ni e. Onu na gina nchen. Ye kwa
aside there no bibia nka hu bi.
Bibia nka hu bi.
No ball no SN and that is what is missing so far with the Blasters team no.
Ball across South Korea. Meka say the whole person say the Black Stars of Ghana players they been one after one page bonus see omachi na ama so bet me the ball atu atenem na so nya de atimi apa so ball across South Korea on Fifi FM opia so the one akoma Kim Minjai but the one through center circle o chamber ya fa ni fa pinball na de fi on so Gideon Mensah Beji bona fedensem referee say entwaso waje fawa de tia South Korea sanse Ohungu was number 18 jersey and no pay edema South Korea wono Ekopia Gideon Mensah.
This Gideon had all the opportunity second ball no obe pass ya man team
so wa wonim dwumadi e dey ni so I see a plenty fear hanging. Say plenty boy den. And the custom.
It was intelligent.
Someone in my center referee J forward it here. A free kick. Benjamin Asari. I catch them and tell this over come. I pay you for the chamber Fifi FM. No rapping bonnet if you want to call Gideon Mensah. Papa no here Prince Adukabena Nancy went to me and you born South Korea mo bom homo de papa Nanso Ghana man so ye bi kwesisi Ajibona feelings referee say ampa osolumu etiem fanto na yemwenti South Korea.
That was a very good work Castro ni obeye bia so obe dispose no but Kwesi boy looks so strong on the ball and very difficult say omo beje until say omo FAO no. So far I think that he's been one of the top performers ever game no more. And then again Onene and Brandon the caliber and cheap partnership together with Prince Owusu in that midfield no area they very good results at the Mother Black Stars. As to whether say the good performances now individually or put you up or collectively a bit my yield the result, a bit of the goals. That's what we are expecting at this moment. At least we've seen individually how good the Black Stars can play, but as a collective effort, team no better than no many goals. That's what we are waiting for.
Hey, can I kick your body at here? The Black Stars of Ghana, South Korea in Yakonya. Oh, Pinkuma Faso. Medical say, almost heard him say Ghana be batch and him na fei. Woman page up on the see my chase and say Bemrika woman too. Say the Black Stars of Ghana sa pepe and one more year ya. Jonas Jeti a pinball no ma bono atra share a connectica. Japo Adietia. The Black Stars of Ghana. Kojo upon Pipra. What I go Pramano so? Was sorry, Jan now say betting me at work and say so. Jonas Jeti. One on the bottom home day. A pinball free one and so. What is an annual day pa a bonanim. Enti reference say on conchen afi ntimi nya kwanya nto aka nsere so awono ewo ho aya konaki je body at Black Stars of Ghana so who mean wa pega body dey akire mu Nenso Benjamin Asari a pinball no referee say e corner yen san fanto wona ye muntia Ghana. Obobon goalkeeper Benjamin Asari re pinball no fiwo. Moment so na jina ball echi. So who mean Boboni Kakrebi, Nelson Ghana Mantana Clare Bonnet will be any ho. Our South Korea goalkeeper, Son Bung Kun, Piasso de Bonacoma, Kun Hun King, but the Bonacoma came in Jai. South Korea, I'm not telling you, be as betting me at what any kind of work I see him then so. Black Stars of Ghana said, Bida. South Korea, Crabon, Mancasa, my family. But the Bonafani Faso, Kakoma, Park, GC. GC, you bought the Bonafide, Binkuma Faso. Then so I pay my side, I came in Jai. South Korea players no na sem ranche no moje bo na ya na ne je na edin omoje omotimi bo bia ansana Ghana yen setimi aka ajibo na chim Christopher Bonsuba opia so de bona koma Alidu Sedu kwasisibo Prince Osu what de bona kwa kwache so who mean on the crab or Piasso and one to me and quality said to a man. Piasso the Bona Quack Command. Jonas said Jetty. A Jetty Pegabon Yachemon Fifi Prince and Luca Brian Maniquine.
After this fufu and pepper soup, I go score goals like them the dash points.
Kivo 100% natural hot pepper. Good for your jollof, stew, soup, shito, spaghetti, and noodles. Kivo hot pepper. Moko show.
I'm a match winner, but the real champion is Kivo 100% natural hot pepper. Champion taste.
Yes, I can't feel the kind Sima and Juno back on Tamuani. South Korean shady, Ghana shady. Gideon Mensah. Prince Tukabra. Tukabra down off for the Bonnet Conanim. Piasso de Bona Fani Fafaso. Where am I Christopher Bonsuba? Bonsu ba pe short abo. What ya medu kwabna Nansu goalkeeper. Som Bunki na team ya sobo no Mariama South Korea.
That was a very beautiful play from Prince Edu Kwabena. Christopher Bonsuba had the opportunity, but I think the decoy ran no, from the right back or whoever player now or around Prince Edu Kwabena and Ambwa Christopher Bonsuba because who yes at decoy right now or Jibona I was say at the right back no Obabe Faho said the Obe use you as a decoy either so be passing the amount and also be cutting in or striking, but then it was only the striker that now making runs into the 80-yard box, so he needed to locate him, but that pass now no day. But so far at least we are seeing a lot of positives in the Black Stars play. Anytime you imagine ball in piano, who say interpositionally your players need a very very good picking those spaces and they are making good runs, but then like I said earlier, you play very good individually, but collectively if unyielding results I will expect and no and the biggest of the problem, but so far we've enjoyed a very good game in the first 22 minutes.
Kim Injai the ball from Finfi Aquacoba Lee Taisuk Asaji ball away to Pianso the ball Aquacoma Kim Injai South Korea ran to the body but one of Finfi Aquacoma Ohungu Song we grab on a bit in the action. Now see a man quite Jibon reference Ali do say do when you throw in Adiama Ghana. When we say playing so usu other form. I saw the general so see I can't even video my sporting club. And then when you are AC, I can't Black Stars of Ghana. Through Ghana, to South Korea. I live with Seidu. One of the crab on the Black Stars of Ghana. But to one of the command Prince Edu Kwabena, so I saw Trashia referee to and Fantia South Korea on Fifi Afem. Where I am Kofa can see South Korea and Ghana Eddie Abweni. Ghana and South Korea share of Qatar 2022 World Cup no mun share biu. Where did you can craft and no say share. Ashibona de achemo. Calibrianchi or the Amali do say do. Kwasesimo. Debbie Prince Usa Sadibona Koche. Achibono Kwasisimo Kamadi Sulemana Achibona free Ninsoma referee a throw in the Anton Fantia Ghana So who Atubona Manata is high through it here toward it here. Ghana.
It is really expected because one of those players now but then now one of the opportunities may take players on. But I think that Osha squad is one of the most experienced players or more squad, so he should be doing more in this game. But in he needs to lift himself up. And yes, I wouldn't be surprised he will be the first substitute or try to ever give him.
Throw in a water ball, what I could do. So who mean with Pian Suda Fan Finfia Coma Lee Kai in South Korea. Kim Injai. A pick up on the Achemo. Nansu Kojo Pom. Prepare Ibon and Frama. Quasi work trap. Born at the Frama, not trash through the to Editia. Black Stars of Ghana. South Korea, Mecca say. Sema duo no nsia ya bo e wo fe dikan ni mu no obombodembo no e kon kan pa na se wo soro e chen Ghana.
Obviously it's rightly expected. They are playing at home. Omunim the terrain, no, the weather conditions. I am so much excited for the Black Stars. I say we are not breaking our spaces. We are not breaking the shape. You're looking resolute. Players in the ball now, we are calm on the ball. They are able to attack and they are able to defend in units. And then they are every good team they are showcasing, even when possession they are in their favor. So far, I think that the Black Stars have performed really well. I will give him
Benjamin Asare. One prayer no cry. What Pierre Soda Mali said when he faso. Ali would do the command Jonas Sajeti. Pierre so Eddie Amali do say to Calabria Quasisibo. Gideon Mensache open cum. Then so that you want to quack. Reface and Twasso. Bonicra, South Korea on Finfin. Piasso de Bonafani Fakwa Kodi, true you mean. What are fun fifi? Lita is sick, we're trouble in temper, so they actually can't attack and I'm person on said you man. And I South Korea person on you bed him no mapija on SH sunset, one more speed. And I saw many Rikatupa, Ghana to no player CHR. Nice or medical, born a trash through here 28 years South Korea. Here to South Korea. Ali do say do. What already am a calibri inchi. Rinchi the bona quencha come Jonas Ajeti. A jet pianso Ediama Gideon Mensa, pay action and sent to me uncle. A chip on the feet Ghana Rancher in 7. Nelson Massa Kwakwaji. A foul. Jebody at Ghana is a Gideon Mensa, and I could try my referee. Ajifao Edetia Ghana. Kim Injai. A piano the Wanaka Koma Kumu Yuk. What are Fabian Kum Ama Kim Injai. South Korea Lantano. Say Ofedi can went to me and throw first just be in the bed in the Amopa. It's I say Prince Edu come to me for a pinball in the one come across Simo. Somebody am a Caribbean come out Dim Sulemana. Obeti me akoya one or two baby come a referee say a foul. Jemfantona Emuntia South Korea.
So far, I think say Caleb Irenchi show why or the most versatile player in the Black Star setup. Right back, right wing back, central midfield. Oko FC Nordjylland Denmark League in Moa. Obianim Caleb Irenchi say he plays as a central midfielder and he pops up with those big goals, those big moments. In this game, coach decided say Obemano a partner in Quisisibo. So Ono ball as the central midfielder for the team. And Omo allow Prince Owusu say Ono and Serge forward, not unpicking those pockets of spaces and far and team. And so far, Caleb Irenchi has been the best player in the Blaster setup, controlling, passing, and making sure say Obetimi Abwatimi when we need to transition. I'm loving the kind of footballer Caleb Irenchi airborne there Anope.
Sombun King goalkeeper was so more toward the Akakoma. Kim Injai. South Korea, YBS for meeting me attracting the financial. Ghana rented them Marco and Cry and Anope. It was so Walk Up Stadium. A pigga Eddie Chimness goalkeeper Benjamin Asare was so bored with the Black Stars of Ghana, what they are trouble call. Eddie Ama Kojo upon Pepera. Kojo a pigga bonnet Chima Kodi Prince Educa Blaya Jefferson, Quasisibo. As of my name, you cry, Neso. I planted a born home to me, born if you want. Kwesisi boy bona mana trash through in here to Ediatia, the Black Stars of Ghana. Kwesisi aka Edema Real Oviedo. I was Spanish La Liga.
Tough customer when it comes to winning balls, making sure say ne body stage and ye juma mano no one day. He might not be very good when it comes to a passing there, but say on use those spaces and using a one day from blocking those balls or perfectly. And that is one thing that not yet lucky in the Black Star for some time. You know how Mubarak Wakaso, how Antoniana, and even Ajima Medumo, those times how no more use or more body and the picking balls and you are more quality balls, and we didn't have that. So at a point, you know, whereas Abdul Salis, any Elisha Wusu, they were fragile type of DMs. And not you see a lot of balls in the midfield. But so what Kwesi Seboa or then home by those tackles and amount. Now what Thomas Step Party Obetima Mobi up I those passing amawa. Of course we have a very good balance in that midfield, and this is what we are witnessing, and at least we are seeing more of Caleb Yirenchi because Kwesi Seboa a lot of defensive work at the Sheldon. Makacho said he's one of the experienced players in the Black Stars. He started game, he was off, but 2 times, what try say Obe taking on the defenders of South Korea. He's won us 2 crucial free kicks around the 80-yard box. Yenre Hawa this time around in swing and Ebeko. Now, Adebakwa Otua Dubai Black Stars, the second coming. I am very predominant and the use of set pieces. They share a lot of goals from corner kicks, from free kicks. This time around, those big players why not step it up? You know how you may utilize this opportunity.
Christopher Bonsuba Pegabon and Children so much free calibrate jump shot. A chance now should be ref or say Bonabon in Sabon and say yeah. A way to box and then say a corner kick.
Wow. Very, very good work from Caleb Yirenchi. Those first balls, anytime you see those first balls, you don't need to lose the second balls. And Caleb Yirenchi was well positioned. He went for the volley, but then when you had the full blast of the ball, it's power now. For Jonas Sajeti, a central defender who need that much of quality, opposition 18-yard box anymore. Tibon better when to utilize it. At least we are seeing glimpses of how dangerous the Blasters can be from set piece positions.
Kamadin Suleimana, one on each of the Black Stars of Ghana corner kick. Refia said, "Have a pig at the team when there be a goal kick." Kojo Abratiani at the Prince of Ducabina. Was your kind at the man Bechem United. And then Ukopim. Our Victoria Pleasant Bobo Konima, our Czech Republic. I want to Prince of Ducabina Sinakai. Ghana Prince, that be Prince Owusu, Namin the World Train, Christopher Bonsuba, what a short ball, what Piasso, and the Bonacoma Calibrianchi, Rinchi the Bona Fabin Kuma, the Ankakama Kamadin Suleimana, the Bona Saneti, Akama Gideon Mensa, Gideon Yama Calibrianchi, the Rinchi the Bona Queti, Akakoma Kojo upon Pepra. Bono ni fafaso ali bi say di atwebako piaso de bona kwakoma refesi entwaso karebri nti kojo upon pepra Gideon Mensa Gideon wala koma Kamadin Suleimana chibona de fenisem masako akwaje Kamadin Suleimana chibona de bona fadi fafaso Christopher Bonsuba and so there be of Fabon Kama de Boneco, Christopher Cotrin, we're ready at boxing, we're Piasso, Nanso there be Prince and Luca Piasso de Quete South Korea Kojo upon Pepra, a Bobona copy massage, Kojo Piasso de Quete Christopher Bonsuba Japon only Fafaso. Christopher Watrebako On the ball na kwachi akoma kwasi Simbo. Simbo the ball na for before the man Alidu Seidu ball na kwachi. Ball na kwasi Simbo. Simbo je mu the man carry Rinchi ekrabon the man the Black Stars of Ghana. Appear so they come Prince Owusu. Prince betimi atwen. Wo pe short abo, wo abo short na so number bi kra.
Very good pattern of play. At least the passage of play, no. You Lucy, you winning, you Lucy, you winning. So we're South Koreans now. The kind of football the Blasters are playing, you would think that South Koreans, need a good team. But look, they have players or mobile in the top European leagues, as Mikael earlier. So what league can in our Edema, Paris Saint-Germain, or a year human song, what ball Leverkusen up ball at the Tottenham Hotspur. The kind of performance will put you up when he played for Tottenham Hotspur. Now, or in the Major League Soccer, the United States of America, USA. Then again, Ubenya Kastrop, Ubenya Korn, Ubenya Kim Min-jae with Bayern Munich, a lot of top quality players, and a war a year PSG team anymore. But in this game, nobody can tell me say South Korea are better than the Black Stars when it comes to even the passage of play, chances creation, and of course dominance in possession. I think so far, but to have be pleased with how players we are in the game. But the Ebema game is when the Black Stars are able to find the back of the net. And I don't hear me say, if we had had our full squad, by now we should be leading by 3-4 goals because Bona South Korea airborne. Nothing shows say a threat to this Black Stars team. But then so far, I think the boys in Abaso, they not jittered pressure be a new also, and they are playing as if they've been there for more than 2 weeks. And this is where we need to applaud the coaches or Ejuma or Maye.
Sima Edriasa and what we for 38 minutes. And your boy our can see them South Korea and shape.
Playing for your country, easy. Scoring, easy. Avoiding injuries, easy. Winning, easy. But you know what be easy now? Kivo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Easy. It gets everything.
Then so Sima Edriasa and Kro Fedika will be entering for ball. Enter the young Kro at them. Will be at Jibona and the body more a sweaty. Kim in Jai. Chong Hu Min. Akode Kim in Jai. Chong Hu Min. What the crab on in my South Korea? The one of Fanifa. Can't attack in the air. And one of Mushadim some bit here. Sending on me a walk up on S. Pepe. And then Uncle Fakan see a cross or sold walk up International Stadium. No. And also, Omo, yes, sir. Say on the page bonnet at the Black Stars of Ghana defenders next enough a woman carbon not threatening. Lee Tai Suk. A corner kick here, boy, that here. Ghana. Alidu Seidu. Bonnet. Song Hu Min, one of the Japan that here, the South Korea or no, and another pay where you're signing, and I said captain. And the South Korea. A center referee catch on say, Womumra. Man, we said Kaduri and Chi when they came in Jai. Referee a share na ben a corner kick. Who means so? What an example that Chidima South Korea. Who means so? A chance also goalkeeper Benjamin Asari Asobo no media Black Stars of Ghana. Bobo Tente dia chemu. Okay, so I command the goalkeeper Son Bunkin.
A good positioning by Benjamin Asari, and I think he had a clear vision of the ball. And yes, idea. Those would have been dangerous because most times your ball corner now, the flick from the first post, Yeah, they're very difficult to defend against because you don't know where the ball will be dropping. But I think Ben Asari is making sure say Obey rooted on this line. I'm waiting for the action. And so when player had the ball, he was right there at the right position to make it the same for the Black Stars. Good work from Asari.
Sima Adriana Bako enter when 41 minutes and the ball can see them. Kamadin between the one at them. Kamadin action so that be. What train Bako? What yes, I got trim you know. And on me born the few. Park Jason. One on. And it to me born the few. A throw in Ghana between Prince and Dukabana. Then so there be born a trash. A throw in a year 20 at the Black Stars of Ghana. So who Ghana between me to attend the what was short. Then so one up in a corner kick. Park Jinsu, one of the great sound from Zomi, a chip on the finish. Kamadi Suleiman, a short of when the Copemie. A Koyanka goalkeeper, Sombun King. A Konaki, Kamadi Suleiman, on a coach upon Eti, Area Mari Black Stars of Ghana. Kamadi, a pick up on the Achim Calibri and Chi, a chip on betting across our Bob and Aquapin. South Korea, Bob and Tentia Chim, Nelson Gideon Mensa, a far one appearance of the command goalkeeper, Benjamin Asari, or the Amaka Sisibo. Gideon Mensa chip on open Kuman Faso. Apeja area chemo Prince Educap. Jina bonus so quest edu ya jibon fe den sam. Sima idea 99 of 80 kind 44 minutes and the ball I can see my ecoso. I was so walk up a stadium and I was so and Uncle Fa can see South Korea and Ghana airborne. Be entering for a born to the young quaterem. Quasisibo. Piasso, Eddie Amali do Seidu the Bona Quachacoma, Jonas Sajeti, and Jete de Amakojo upon Pipra, Kojo the Bona Finfi. Come out.
From visiting big tech companies like Google, Microsoft, and Coursera, sailing under the Golden Gate Bridge, exploring the beautiful city of San Francisco, and hanging out with Stanford University students. It's
Nanko Gideon Mensa and so Lee Tai Su Kapian Swamani goalkeeper Son Bunkin Simedia and Nomina son referee Fa Simaba Contoso. Oh Debbie Christopher Bonsuban to me and your bonus of an trash here. A throw in a year to Editia Ghana, Kim Min Jai. What am I true you mean? You mean the bona fide Fifia Kakoma? Lee Tai Suk, Kim Min Jai. Simadia and Nasia de Baquato so back when TV ever saw. I'm a referee, share a bed, I can't say no 50 kind of Avanawi. South Korea NCB, Ghana NCB, and Uncle Fa can see a phenomenon airball. I was so walk up a stadium. A referee share a bed, I can't say no 50 kind in Avanawi. The Warriors are now the Tigers of Asia, and the Black Stars of Ghana, and the Tibuani of Eddie Canada and European team and Fabo, Anthony Nonquatin.
very good first half. Chances on the end doors our game no more. Two teams in Anshada in Crete in goal scoring opportunities. But at least Tima no a bit deadly when surging forward. They said the Black Stars were a bit deadly when surging forward than the South Koreans. But Yintimi Anshada I hit a shot on target in the first 45 minutes. Goalkeeper Yintimi Anshada make enough saves will game no more. And it say the potency out front, you know, and said that in war and the Black Stars. But for the South Koreans, at least we saw one or two movements. Ben Asari would have to come from his line, no be grab a ball, no MIA. Then again, that header, Ben Asari had to be at the right position to make that save for the Black Stars. And on Ebuaye, holding forth the first 45 minutes goalless draw. So far, at least we are seeing a bit of positive. Makada say, we're a team now. A lot of people would have their qualms about how the Black Stars team, you know, but in this particular game, the first 45 minutes, Otuado and Emirates, you know, has showcased a bit of resilience. They've shown, say, on any other given day, say, more and more opportunity, say, almost competing for position in the Black Stars. Equally good, say, competing for a position in the Black Stars. The first 45 minutes, yes, we enjoyed a very good game. We hope that going into the second half, Otuado and Emirates and remember in strongly, different players will be introduced. Now, Yashe Hawa, almost be to me, I'm managing. For Ben Asari, I'm happy for him. A lot of conversation and a buyer on board at this stage. And Tienko Triano. But in this game, he's as calm as you would ever expect from a goalkeeper. He's making sure, say, obey the right things at the right time. And then the mental strength, the mental fortitude. Because we know, say, locally, any games, your boy during the World Cup qualifiers, you know, he was number one. And so if he's in number one, let's say you expect a lot more from him. These are games, of course, won't mean what they are assessing the brave, but they are games that would be try a win quality, and I'm happy.
Baba share game in Ankasa itself. It was Yenda Bismarck Kweku Sapanasi. First 45 minutes or the live commentary. They are my for the kind on. So first 45 minutes, you know, a share the course room. Game on etimi a fair kind of etimi about the South Korea intimi and Shebisan so Elankana so intimi and say ya bedan ho na yaji abofo enkrato aba ye ba first 45 minutes action say course nyina no ye ba behwe na ba be di ho enkomo na bibia enso etimi akoso MTN everywhere you go, high sense, everyday prices for everyday people, and of course they will chop money or say afa Blue Jeans energy drink for your high performance and endurance. My way, and yeah, my way are Kase no way. And I feel my life, live more. Omada Roma, and Jumidaka, and I say so, Jumedino, yet, bro, my life from Pacho, star 65, star 165. Not what joining, Nija, I'm to promise me, Bibia. Etimi akosie papa edi ama obusa ya dan ho ba me dey offer treatment sir ye ba sisi a.
Okay. Inti bakuna nipa nepe no still mo de be man wholesale price na answer no kakra da so.
Me pacha no de kakra da so.
Okay, ba obetu akoton de a.
Obetu akoton de a eno de ya te so kra se de ono so kwa obenya de free so.
Okay. Now last week na wo kan say bi wo omo aya na omo peso omugu iPhone ni mo ase wo iPhone material e bia na damfo ni di na chi ebeto ye na opese bia ofa chire bi ebe ye sa ne ma na obo ye nchire mu bi last week and so sisu bi mai.
No de o de yan fancy wa. Yan fancy wa.
Okay. Okay. Queen J Tuesday market no see any mu hwa
me pacha yo VIP station hwa.
Okay there's a
mo wa francho ta kwaye ntientia omutie a ye wo VIP station hwa Tuesday market akoma dan hwa na yebutu tesia me no mo pacha.
Okay me pon ya me ba ho abeji free die ni bi
me pacha mate
eti mama nja wo ho na afi ya nkasa ye ni nkomo wo ho ko ma hu so aye busy pa ze enti fa tachiman baby amowo no etu dwabiem na o number na fa ka ho na afi ye nko
me pacha se sie ye butu akoma dan Tuesday market yo VIP station wa anowa na ebutu se sie na me pacha ye numbers no so 024 pacha 22 13 206.
Okay. Yeah, that's say Queen J and Mote and Casa or no Akasa to Nanum etu no. Eti akoma dan sisi a omo Tuesday market wani mu hono na station ho okọ hono ma Queen J mo ewo ho na ba materials na de sai din nie akusha ma memfa mo na wa obobo
so unim
bobo mo na moto materials
unim ani gisem ewo Queen J ho me ba be wali medical ka cho say my fro ne ma ni nyina eho na me to free ye me ne me yere die nyina eho na me to free me koye na me ka kire Queen J say Queen J me pesa me yede me worry and no say we engagement and now wedding and me say me ye wedding na wedding na me ye no and no say we say wedding na we ye dia e free e fie die e kopi ma sorry dem e kosi refreshment trance na me nye bibia
me
shut down na me from out bra it's my way from me man top materials and free baby
okay
e Queen J e free me so me yere so e kosi ye bridal maid for no esu nyina e Queen J
ho na
e se hio mo na ni gisem ne say eniema no efo papa
affordable
na materials no me call ho no enam say na materials mu aso to material good dem ade na o se me na me ko China e ko fa niema ne ba onza ma me no American woman into ono na ko China ko fa niema ne ba eti materials no ye wo Mr Bill wo bridal setting e wo ho John Koso e wo ho Kimpaluta e wo ho Mikado wo ho printers True Tone bidded local eno no ye lazy no ye wo bidded one ankasa uhu a utimu se ahwene nko a na ye dai ene gum eno no to a o de material ni no a on say mfa hwe nka ho enka mane na ada se koto
bibia ka ho
there be eno anso to ya no opam
already made
sanete ready made ene e kind ready made no already made ye wo bonwure kente papa bonwure kente papa wo ho ene ye wo me ba wa brochire enso ewo ho eno nso ye kente
akoso hu material bi aso wasere sa
eno ye Kimpaluta
eno ye de Kimpaluta
opecha se Kimpaluta obada bayi
ye di di
that as ena onza ntoma nso ye omu ahodo bebre ye o high target ne ye de ya na ewo form kakra no ene ye wo Holland no na se be ma de wa se chawo ntoma on chawo Holland yeah no ne ntoma
okay Holland
nti ye wo Holland wo ene wo high target and so na ye wo shaking wo Italian wool e wo Savannah wo stone wo stone so wo
ye den tomato me
no so your material
okay
so as here
me dem
buy your material ye wo grandpa paradise e wo Chantella lace and so wo and a hard net
okay
so as on say net no aye DCC lazy ne so no ye wo bi wo ho a ye kama pa cha se usi kura enye dai entity enye hwe ni nyina akọ Queen J enne Queen J ho no
enne wo se odi ye
Queen J afri tachiman aba komadan enti ne Queen J wa komadan aye kasa sesi ye odu ani kire New Lolly Station ho a ubedu oka sprinters wo a ho nsusi so you tu niema ni nyina egu
be di opio be di opio
brunye ba mesraw emi nkotwaw sika na ade yelo fa akokuma se ne bo odene ukono ba 80 cedis fakọ ukono ba 80 cedis fakọ ubenya lazy 3 years
kache no wontwa white bi ntum wona menkwaje nkoma na dog fashion
beaded lazy no
beaded lazy no dey on say beaded lazy na amount for ton 3.5 ne 4 million ukọwa ne bo wo for man kasa
see here why from you
so what you say
ti kojo beje grandpa ni bi white na so maji
na on packing paluta
Kimpaluta ni mama
ya kwa awasi ya kwa ni ya kwa
so that's ene Queen J yo techima Akumadan ya peja Queen J abesi Akumadan New Lolly Station wa eho ena ya onya dru New Lolly Station wa bonsa domada so techima so techima so sade wosi kan ye no drobo ye o main station ho drobo main station and attachment old trotro station ho eho and attachment yewo say when in your tonto fresh 0558 391923 020 49 98 049 0558 391923 0204 998049 mesrew se wo be wale a enkotu sike nwu wo ba bia enkomie ntwaw ebo ne
ye ukura
bia fa ko kwinje ho oni ukunu oba dress mo kama ade okwa eno anse kwinje mbe ware kwanu tombstone eno ano no kwinje me be ware
ano no so wonko ho se wo kwa akoware ntine material de ama o sade be ma omo beba wa yefro na se debi engesa mani
material de be ma wo no unhu se wo bi hyebi e wo wa yefro na se ena ni gisemba ko wo ne se wusika ne nso no aprane se wo be ware nko a se si akọ ono be yan hyehyeye
okay
be tu susugu wo material dodo a wo pe bia no esun wusika na o de be ma ofa ko
no abeje
eno kura yes ne say installment eson ya beje ko enti Queen J die ye kase Queen J that just say ahusie fie
enyema
papa su ye bra enye se obi se meme se de ani ewu
eni di mu adanse
it is a see mu a moton niema masters for no a moton niema ni nyina no momfo mani nkyira Akumadan munkotu bi na monton ye ya ye nim kurom no madawroma ye ya ye pe kurom ko no ye beba mo abeto because ko Queen J ho na bibia nya kama so me fa number ni
okay number na
558 391923
okay yeah you free ha ye Queen J ho straight wa Akumadan new station anymore Tuesday market no anymore pa na ye copies e de pem tebe ka se na to so nyakopon bo china ye be sande hia me ko gide akoma na dog fashion se see ama na pempam na nyina da mame
pa da bi onni bi etu maku kubase fo no omutie
okay nyakopon hira no o china ye be sande hia
4.3 FM si o ma de hia mamu na ma ewie ya da mase selfie de da piece FM mama kwa ba de ba pram tebe ka se boyi so eye Ghana nsem na madam Ramadan hwere ba ko yesra se mo ne yentina na yemfamra mu na mu hunu de akọ ewo man yetifi epieye atoye ene anafo okay FM ene nit FM kaseboyi nam so oba se pacification mabeka Johnson Accra yam yensen ye wa ha hello FM ewo dispatch abronsem okumase adum awie Ghana mantam du nsia ni na mu Peace FM kaseboyi enam hoyo semframa eye station dodo no a na do ontuma bobo ya di anu age kaseboyi a wode nam Oko social media so no Peace 104.3 FM. Emu bia so. Esuopoti se mighty power no. Obehwan yansan so ate yenka. Ewie yi ensema ye de ba no ebine.
Ghana Police Service in Penny for the Crate PM Montana, so what you watch him watch Ghana for se papa na ye who was social media so say we brought no. I post for se woman sass on the pechi. Sasuna Sansem went gender ministry in Crate PM Montana so was him rantiana would say to trust a woman shenyai na Ghana how be any one my sebe was out to me so better we get an answer dofum as a wooden in Pabro Sasson and now Professor from Paul Boate in Crate PM Montana was the MPP Amano Konigu and Shema Pawombe to me ayana party no etimi ejina na so pa ne se party mpani fo ne bi honoma wo mu di brand one fan to form and Russia bedwani ya wojina ho de ma de hia wo otafo abato empesa so to kosabi e de ama local government ministry
the supply furniture they are bare asante for obi free baby the company will be a tamale the company will keep cool the company won't cry on no supply for no.
One year share Kwansu Jojo Jumedie wa my Ghana mu aba amane se January ekosi September e wa afimu akwanhie si ye pa ni ni pay free mu e ye 10,734 and then we ye de mu nchemu ebesomu.
From January to September ka akwanhia I see afimu no e ye 10,734.
And now you ensem pinaka we hu na yesi nkonya ya de esom yem fast dama MTN say
seen you looking so lovely as you did tonight.
And kudos to him. We are expecting that. Get a go, but so far, Alfred, it's been a very good first half for the Black Stars.
So far, I very, very interesting. Yeah, well, another 45 minutes. Say you beat me. Solomon on Facebook, Phobia. Ghana Black Stars are playing a very good football, but playing a very good football without scoring, it's something. Francis Asari, Bediakom. Hey, Alfredo, you look like a sea. Okay. Sedi, Ben, and so I say Ghana will win the game. And no any there also the Abba and I feel Osajefo Berryman. And so I say I put on that. A lot of friends have been on Abba on our Facebook. It's and some I don't know. So yeah, na yene Bismarck what was the second half no no the other toss go but just say Korea we say what no enya sabutwa what na plus na -0 and as -2 and
Rafi Ashera Mesa Kesro fe to so mienu yemfa enhye South Korea yen sakaye mienu chewe se Otuado enso betima yen sakaye bone ko Alidu Seidu men so South Korea omaje Kim In-jae South Korea crabon over finfin Romo ayen sakaye mienu Hu Johnson ababechem sanso Ena Kim In-ju one also ababechem si akane bi area ma South Korea Romo crabon over finfin afem the Piasso so the Black Stars of Ghana Kamal Din Suleiman Aje Wasade bona kwa kwache Calibri enchi the Piasso the bona fan fifi Bona isa here and also the Black Stars of Ghana Kwesisibo Christopher Bonsuba, what am I to say to? I do the Amakarabin Rienchi. I do the Wanakakama, Jonas Ajeti, Ajeti Piasso command the goalkeeper Benjamin Asari. Asari the Bonafan Fifi, Calibrienchi, Wache Kamakaba, Quasissimo. Quasi Crabon and the morning boss any papa, I can see him. Kamati Sulemana, a Payabon the Bonafani Fafaso. Prince Owusu, Piasso, what about Aquacoma, Calibrienchi, Nelso, a corner kick.
That was Ali Diseidu. I think it was a very, very good run from Ali Diseidu. Okoto Bono, I expect to say obebo a shot across in him, but he decided say enka obenya one more touch on the ball and then came Mija ebe cover that space now yetimi utilize that chance. But in the second half, I can see the urgency in the Black Stars. Yeah, we say omobetimi utilize the set pieces. I told you Otuado, one of the strength set pieces since will take you over the Black Stars, and so far we are doing very well.
Christopher Bonsubani Japan actually the Black Stars of Ghana and so Bobono Amama clear born everywhere. Ali do say do. But the Bona Quacoche Bonica South Korea with Piazza Quachi a foul here boy at the Black Stars of Ghana Sunset Gideon Mensah. One week of Pierre King Jugu at the little form. Kim Jai Choyum Min. I pick up on the pass to the one at him. Bon and say, I copy him reference there be entraso. Caribbean Chief Crabon by the Black Stars of Ghana. Or am I Prince Owusu? Owusu, they are Christopher Bonsuba. Bonsuba, they are quite Chakoma Prince Owusu. Calibrianchi Gideon Mensah. Kamartin Suleiman and Eswaka Kopia. I'm a referee Achefao Edietiano. I can't say the mighty way I young Kofa can see a friend in the Mian Airport. Area, I saw my one thing actually. South Korea and Ghana and Edia Bueni. After 2022 World Cup Koso. Ewo Katano. When the Edika Fenumi and West Asia. Debut. South Korea. Pianso de Bonacqua Coma King Jingu.
So I win him Jumedia there and so. I see a painty fear hanging. Say painty boy thing. And it's the custom wire thing.
Yeah, because I see a very gentle boy, they are to paint a painty fear.
Get to a answer.
Top coat paint. Ne boda form udi kakrabi udi be paint sa ewie mu ensuo mu de tia top coat paint
nti paint papa pass o ho
na dan otis na ko paint pasa de die adwuma ensuo to ya na nyina horre
top coat paint we are heavy
top coat paint we ye die mu pepe
South Korea, I'm not telling Bob Homody, Papa. Samson and the Black Stars of Ghana, almost were Papa Homody. Be to me for a bon ton and young quatrain. The fact is, me no Sima and no Montamwani. But I say it. A goal kick. South Korea where a manche a tubaqua, one mujamu AC Academy South Korea na one more bench and almost a dunson and a T bench. It's what toss we have papa. So I'm betting the ball out to Ghana Tremono. And I'm going to go to the so betting I sadina. And so to me from farmer homo. I pick up on the Achemo South Korea, and that's where you born. I'm not trash here. I throw in a year to Ediatia. A Tigers of Asia. A throw in Alidu Seidu. One on the crab on ever to Edia Magana. A Tobon and Sobia Wanka. Piazza command the goalkeeper Son Bunkin. Bunkin, the one I come at you mean. Call you Q. A pejabona de Achemo Nenso Ghana Rancharache. Kojo upon prepare. Quasissimo. Prince Usu. Jibona near Jeffrey 7. Prince Usu, the one I come across. Quasi the Calibrigi. Quasi as Ajibone Piasso, Edia Fanifa, where Yaquania, Eddie Magana, Roberto Bonatu, Prince Usu Atuatani, Vicaria Magana. Offside. Nancy referee say offside.
That would have been one of the most beautiful goals we'd ever see. The calmness of Nya with 8-yard box in the ability say over picking that spot, and I think that he was offside. No, he was onside. So Oshe, the last man, which is the left back Edema, South Korea, he nearly played him onside, but I think that he was a fraction offside. This is what we expect from a striker in a situation like this. I also will show calmness. Yes, Bono, but I think that putting the ball at the back of the net in the manner at which extra the mental strength. If Onya more confidence, Onya more opportunities, making yours. I think the video assistant referee ever check it because before the start of the game, you said the VAR intact, but it was a very, very good display. That pass from Kwesi Sibo and that run, we can say he's always running the right way or making sure say stay onside. He was making sure say obey all the good runs, but then the supplies now every man a striker an opportunity to hit a shot at goal, no, and the only thing I'm missing in this game. And when those defensive splitting pass was played through, Prince Edu Kabina X-ray, why this season one of the top players, Edema Victoria players and Czech Republic. Go on into me, but I think it's a good showing from the striker.
Prince Edu Kabina was your Academy Bechem United on the more Czech Republic, and then also Edema Victoria Pleasant. Meka say I feel the modern boss so any papa. I shall say Ebogo Sadema and it seems so. And UEFA Europa matches in Prince Examusi Academy Victoria Pleasant. And fire boy there. The Black Stars of Ghana say Alidu Seidu Okokan song who mean I didn't form. I'm a referee, Ajefao, Ediatiano. Free kick here, boy, the Black Stars of Ghana, who say captain.
After this fufu and pepper soup, I go score goals like them the dash points.
Kivo 100% natural hot pepper. Good for your jollof, stew, soup, shito, spaghetti, and noodles. Kivo hot pepper. Moko show.
I'm a match winner, but the real champion is Kivo 100% natural hot pepper. Champion taste.
Now, 10% extra pepper in each pack.
This advert is FDA approved.
Be part of special moments. Be home your way.
This is what was missing as a striker every your team no more. So we are your strikers now. I've said this over and over again. Say currently Black Stars need a typical center forward. Abranta the Daddy Jordan you loves to enjoy the game no as it goes on. Authoritative 7 or the best fit when the Obebo on the flanks. Into a typical number 9, yeah, like ewo the Black Stars. But Prince Edu Kwabena prove say if given the opportunity, Obetima Baba that kind of a player at the other Black Stars. Yes, it's early days yet. I think say he's showing quality so far. It will give you.
Corner kick for the Black Stars of Ghana. Lee Kain, Osiakai, Edema Paris Saint-Germain. Watch say board winning ball. Next one to me and Tottenham. Born a copim, Jonas Ajit. Kojo Pompe Prana, Emane Trash here. 8 corner kick. South Korea airport, the Black Stars of Ghana. Prince Edu Kwabena. Wani Ohungu. Air corner kick. Wapeja board there. Jonas get up him. South Korea. What will you be as one betting at what ready Kawa Kaisi and so? Ghana Manchester said Davida. German Peja Bonedi Achemu, Wapim, goalkeeper Benjamin Asare Ibono.
We see from Benjamin Asare. I've always said, say, the positioning air always spot on. And even when Born Ebaya now here off the lines, you know, he was able to recover in timer. Ultimately, Nisa Apari board over the bar. Very good showing from Benjamin Asare. We want him. We want to see some of these things. And not never send the message that it is not because of war against mediocre clubs, but even at a big stage, he will show the quality, and will show the quality as well.
Corner kick here, boy, the Black Stars of Ghana. Sean Ho-min, one on the Jinabonachi. One on your sign and area. Edema South Korea, was saying about Peja area Chemo. Nenso, Calibrianchi, a born everywhere. Thomas Apemediaba. Aliru Seydou. I can say my thing. Ekohana Baha. The Pians one and Timian quality say that you will faso. Aliru Pians the one quality. Kojo upon paper. Gideon Mensah. The trouble to tell you, Chemo. South Korea crab on the wall in FM. And that came in Jai, watch the Sampa. No more than what I was so. What and now I Prince Edu Kwabena went to me for boy and Tottenham. She born at Chimenso. Cadbury and Chi up in Bonafria and trash here. South Korea almost have a Sakai, Samson and Canada and Sakai. Pine Hu Chin, one was number 11 Jesse Wobam. Abbey saw who mean a free more. So, and Ohungu, one also if I can see him. Samson and Ghana, yes, Sakai, who say, Prince Ouso Frimo, Emma Brandon Thomas Asante, one of our bishop will be a kind of be Ediama Ghana.
I say, coach, have a ball the 4-4-2 system, so it means that. Prince Owusu now will play no. Brandon Thomas Asante ebe support a brighter the Prince Edu Kwabena we ni was said you benya a bit of numbers when we need to attack, but South Korea taking the lead against the round of play against the Black Stars.
South Korea should go Edikai Lee Tai Suk wa should go Ediama South Korea. Board home on TV and so board went to me and so man at them. South Korea Shabako Ghana into me NTA.
Well, I think yeah, allow it the cross and man about 18-yard box anymore. And already we are playing a running here to the far end of the post. Yes, it was very difficult. I think Asari could have done better in that situation. Say, Obetimi, ACV the ball. But then again, ultimately blame because already ball no ACFM. And those kind of situations, you know, are very difficult to save. He was close to the post, you know, so you are very careful. But then again, I think this is where we'd expect the Black Stars to come in with a lot of strength. At least they are conceding, how to recover after conceding, you know, and then they are the most important thing.
You have to say, "Foul young Fantona, Yemuntia, Ghana is ansali to say do." Okucha Hong Hunking, and the two form. Jeloka the Tosumino Cordia Mali to say do. JD Kain Ekoye. Etia South Korea, the Tosumino Cordia Mali to say do of Ghana. We are young Kofa can see a phenomenon in Abo. Now, one more Edia Soma, what they are share. Ghana, the former Kabakwa, one more intimate NTA. Lee Tai-suk, one on Ashagono, Ediama South Korea, goalkeeper Benjamin Asare, Pimbonisi former finding some and a contract them.
A very poor goal to concede. Like I said, Sisia they are born up to a net move. You may they are recover after conceding this goal. I know and I had the most important thing in this game.
Jetwa can say so Ghana Chibon betting me and Ghana was shot. Nelson a goal kick. Brandon Thomas Asante about the first touch. And a shot no boy, you know.
That was a very good pressing from Caleb Irenchi to win the ball. Brandon Thomas Asante, who said goalkeeper was off his line, he went for that strike and obviously missing the goal post by inches. Ghana into me, Enya the equalizer.
But across South Korea, woman cast my family. To say Captain Amba Nakoba came in Jai. How we see a kind of buying. The son said, so who mean a free I can't see him. Christopher Bosuba. Piasso Ediamali do Seidu. Calibri and G. Christopher Bosuba. The vegetable reference so much. Abrantana Jane. Eddie Cosis Wajibon, where Piasso de Fabian Kumakoma, Gideon Mensa, Mensa Crambon Magana, Piasso de Aquechi, Kojo upon Pepra, Jonas Sajiti, whatever Kojo upon Pepra and Finfin, Kojo Apia Bonedia Chemo, Ali do say to me a Fabono, Piasso Aquechi. What am I Christopher Bosuba? Bosuba Pija, Wapim Nelson. Prince Adukabra Pimbon and so. Come on, Mamudu Wanyaha. I wore Hoppa Papa.
That was the cross from Lee Kag in. Solid player. Making sure, say, Obelokiti, the player not all running at the far post. A pinpoint cross, just an easy header, and then South Korea air one up. But I think say after conceding, you know, a bit of urgency from the Black Stars. So maybe try say at least, if not for the whole 3 points, that's a victory. You know, at least they will pick a point or a draw in this game, and that's what we are seeing. The inclusion of Brandon Thomas Asante, you know, say yield very good results. You know, time in the victory, but Obaya, you know, at least he won't glimpses of a striker who is on form. His first start, first strike, and even though born in and turned it in the air, but it was a very good try.
The Black Stars of Ghana, Krabono Mancasa, my friend. Ali do say do. A Piazza Chakrakama. Kojo upon Pepra. Kojo Ejna Bonoso. A Piazza Chakrakama. Check up a branch and the JT. Christopher Bonsubana, so I keep on the feeling some. South Korea sheba ko Ghana ntemente ye anyonkofa kansi ayebo e wo so World Cup Stadium e wo so throw in here toward the Black Stars of Ghana. Kim Onju Nanso Jonas Ajeta J we pia so e de amali do seidu kwesi body afabe kuma Gideon Mensah Gideon ekrabo no finfin pia so de ma Prince Edu Kwabena.
Playing for your country, enye easy. Scoring, enye easy. Avoiding injuries, enye easy. Winning, enye easy. But you know what be easy now? Kivo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Aye easy. It gets everything inside. Gary, creamer, sugar, roasted granules. Just add water, then sharp my
Christopher Bonsuba. Ali do say to Obetimi across the ball na champions goalkeeper. Sombunkin Asomu Ediama South Korea.
Very good move from the Black Stars, but I think say Ali say you echo too wide and I pass on also call and tempt. By the time I would do honorable na ball no echo cry and when power on the cross. So far we are doing very well, especially picking positions, but the end result, the end product, any idea MSC with the Black Stars they gave them more. Rather unfortunate, Prince Edu Kwabena might not continue because I think say was stretching a muscle, and at this stage we a coach, you want to protect the players, very very difficult. Say Obetimatua game, so, and I think he've had a very very good performance over this game.
Prince Edu Kwabena, eti agrupa manusonti YRFC and twintwe so na fei. Jenhwema no honton no enya kwanya ento akanse so. Say ekopase wantimi anto aso a e big blow. Edema go aye coach challenging ene otuado ene technical team no. Wasore chane na so heso betimi ato aso na say wontimi ento akanse so. Prince Edu Kwabena. Wa hia na wantimi anto akanse so. Senegal Yamfa the players in India and South Korea. Omu players in India. Jetron side from Omu Ejamwesi Akanibi. Ediatia Ghana. Jereza Prince Edu Kwabena betting have a twaso and I say Untimi and Twaso and from the Black Stars of Ghana. Kim Jai. Pia so the bona kwacha kwa koma chu you mean Castro James yeah you know frequency him wapon homodin Eriama South Korea team no pa yeji no abrantia ne den ede referee say a penalty.
Yes, that's the penalty.
Ghana.
Needless penalty from Kalemi Renchi because at that moment, he had all the positions that now here covered. And who the entire Kalemi Renchi decided say Obesonumu in that situation. That is poor penalty to give away. After say one ball very good football in the entire duration of the game, you don't commit such a blunder. But then again, I think say it was poor defensive work from Ali Seidu. You don't tackle the way or tackle, And for a centre back, and I say right back, for left, yes, of course, a penalty for South Korea.
It's in the Kwaswaro no center referee no. Aji penalty at the Black Stars of Ghana. Ho Hin-chan. Papa can see the Monche, the modern boss when he was right here at box in the and I can't and she said, in my own court. We saw them to form a center referee penalty at Ghana. One Casa Saka for board the ball. Juan Hin-chan. One and never penalty no. Gideon Mensah say one tia say nti ono ankasa akọ referee nchen say referee nchen dey nti awaje penalty e dey tia Ghana a penalty Jebo e dey tia the Black Stars of Ghana.
Being surprised with the player behind the ball, Wang Chang, Asia Kaidema Wolverhampton Wanderers, and he's always been ever present. And today, when coach decided to start from the bench, but this time around, we get an opportunity, wins a penalty, and an opportunity to obey the second goal at South Korea.
Ghana Yensaka Prince Edu Kwabena ntimi anto aso. Ama Prince Kwabena Wusu. A penalty. One he chan, one ever penalty no. One more. Benjamin Asaro penalty ni. Rob goalkeeper Benjamin Asari Asomu Ediama Ghana.
I've already told you about Ben Asari and the exhibition and then Oyewa has said yes, he's considered a cheap goal, but I think that making up for that penalty save, extra the quality as a goalkeeper. I think since it's here will be a new when.
Let's try and make Boss Bottled Beyond. Let's get started with a zesty, spicy.
Black Stars, good save. He was rooted on his line. Make sure say trying for the striker to hit the penalty, and then he made that mover with save the situation. Credit to Ben Asari, good work done.
The South Korea Sababa Yensaka I can say him. Makacha will say, "Ohem Nante Tubako Jemusi, I kind of South Korea bench one. Womosa Kutam Nante Dumotre." Enti South Korea Romoye Sakaye Park Jin-sim Befra can see him. Russia number 16 jersey and area the South Korea Park Jin-sim upon Homodin. Kono Femo Ama Kim Jim-gu Wadona Bisham Bisia Kanibi Adiama South Korea. Ebene Kwaneko Sima Adriasa and 34 minutes. Canada for the Kabako Muntiminti. South Korea penalty. Benjamin Asari. Upon Homodi SO penalty him. Here track and series of Bonakakodi. A throw in a Ghana to Edetia South Korea. Gideon Mensah. Wano and Akofa Bonebeto and then we all know your signing. And I said captain at the Mighty Black Stars of Ghana. Afabo no bin kumato. Bona ko de Prince Kwabena Wusu nenso. Bona ntimi akọ. Prince Kwabena Wusu esi akan de FC Montreal or US memu. South Korea branch back from Theorafia Shena Bense. Gemrana for Yemerani Yakwanya to a Kensi, so Caribbean. Ball our bono or bono for Ticana, so any year, for Tosimino. I said, I was so Yambote.
Now that was Kwesisibo, brother. But then again, you cannot blame him because maybe not player no. Run it, he's a defensive midfielder. He needed to at least cover the spaces, and when Timian cover the year, Nensa a copying player and so he needs to be careful in that situations. Referees ever large infringement against you anytime.
Referee say ball na drop ball ya to ball na kwakodi South Korea. Woman say e kabako area ti Ghana yintimi enti no. Na say kobasa World Cup ye show munti omo so ahia eno ano no. Bebre wo bibia betimi asi e wa kan si aye boy mu. We e anyonkofa kan si afa no mie no airball. South Korea wo mo ekra ball we pia so the ball na fa benkuma fa so. Woman ya bre pass we on me punish Ghana nti a goal kick. One huge chan. So that's a jetty. Watch a group of Manosunti referee and train so na fe. Jerry Jonas Nya Konya Intimi and Traso.
He's been rock solid with Hodnum. We're making sure say Obetimi a partner Kojo Pompepra with the experience. Remember say Kojo Pompepra a very young player. So he's using his experience to guide him and wire that to perfection in this game. Of course, allow it across into the 18-yard box. Yentimi and dealing with it and they are conceding. But you better credited the centre backs. They've been very, very good at game with me.
Ghana pick up on the Achemu, Calibri and Chi. Kamadin Suleiman and the Crabono. Kamadin, as should be.
Very good run from Kamadin Suleimana. Oh yeah, BBR right, but I think sir we need the placement, to the perfection and not pay. But that was a very, very swift move from the Black Stars, catching them on the break. Because when you have very intelligent players, no more yet the decoy runs and the open defense, at the mouth. And the moment Gideon Mensah tries to run outside to pull off a South Korea defender, it opened the space for Kamal Sulemana to run at it. But I'm surprised they went to one for ball and to him. He's one of the very few players going to me a lot of opportunities, but getting goals, a big problem at the moment. But a very good display from the Black Stars.
Jetwaka is a Savon across South Korea on Finfin. A pinball that for Bonacqua. Quasissimo. Kamadi Sulemana. Poroni Crabono Benkuma Faso. Across the border, Achemu. A chance. Nancy Debbie. Referee on your penalty. Yan Traso. Christopher Bonsuba. Piasso Debbie. When Piasso Ye. Ali do say do across the border, take the ball Achemu. Kim in Jaya pinball everywhere. Pushing across from my referee said foul. Jonas Ajeti.
I think it was needless from Jonas Ajeti because the defender striker no Nene Oya and say overtrading the Huamano said they are over tough him. And so you as a centre back, I was saying just to shield him. But I think the Blaster should have had a penalty after say Brendan Thomas Asante was stripped in the back. Amanenya enough contact on the ball. But this is what we expect. Fighting spirit from the Stars, and they are showing it.
Kojo upon Pepra. What I call Koma Jonas Sajeti. Christopher Bonsuba Betimi Ako. Across the border, they are Chemu. Prince and say Brandon Thomas Sante. Appears on the border, Koma Calibri and Chi. Renchi the Bona Quechi. The Bonacoma Christopher Bonsuba, Brandon Thomas Asante. A little say to a Crabono di Fafa, so I pay Abona de Achemu. Next one, you born if you're born and say, Caribbean G, we bet you Bona to attempt to referee, born and say, Black Stars of Ghana, but short, next to that be. Brandon Thomas Asante, about giving him chance on the modern Bono, Equaning.
He's a man on fire. Oko Coventry City, he's their top scorer this season. Very good performance. And the championship side, But in this game, at least the two strikers, a bit of options up front, and then I expecting from Otuado and then Mrentino. Now the South Koreans are pinning in their own half. It's very difficult for them to move to the Black Stars half because there were 2 strikers and also. Yantre Hawa, these few minutes, a very good moment. It creates a bit of chances, to me, but so far I think that we even if we should lose this game, the Black Stars have played really well. I will give away.
A Pia Bonnet pass to the Chimnanko Prince. Ousu. Gideon Mensaje, boy, that will be Kuma Faso de Amagana. But they are from Fifi. Quasissimo. Quasi appears on the Bonafanifa. I could dear little Seidu. Seidu de Ama Christopher Bonsuba. Christopher Bonsuba. A foul. Lee Taisu, coronation go, ready man. South Korea, one according to someone, I'm a referee. I just found where the Tiano Fifi after my airport at the South Korea. A free kick. Come out in Suleiman and Akoja Bonechi. Man was a prince of Usu Kabana. Woman in Akoja. A South Korea 80-yard box at Echi. Kamadin Suleimana. Referee Ashena by Kamadina Pigabon and Tempa Sulatin, Christopher Bonsuba wrapping one. A chance against the goalkeeper and I said, there you go. That's the referee say offside. Why'd you offside at Tiagana? Jonas said, get the ball to Tottenham, so. Assistant line 2 said that be a offside at Ghana.
Yes.
Christopher Bunsubano,
yes,
why offside?
Yes, he was in an offside position.
No, I offside. Christopher Bunsubano offside the Crown Sana.
It's an offside, it's a free kick. These are right calls from the referees.
Ghana the ball to them. National Christopher Bonsuba and the DKA offside. And to go na the team agina. A offside a board there the Black Stars of Ghana goalkeeper Bam King. Papeja ball there chemu. Oma pin ball free wall. South Koreans then we said there be Omudia Ghana betimi Amadi fire one more time. Ghana the ball to them. I'm modern born as any year, papa. Jonas Ajeti. She born at the achievement so that the Antimi and Cobabia. Crisis in border for my born Kama. Caribbean G. Gideon Mensaje Bono Ben Kuma Faso. She born at the fan fin. I am far away to Ghana sunset.
With Nero Prime Water, every sip restores your body, sharpens your mind, and fuels your day. Nero Prime. Stay hydrated, stay ahead.
Tiedi Kai, against Japan, and I feel he goes a Guswa Air Coast against South Korea also. Benjamin Asari. Who appear so quenim was one so mukra. What am I quasissimo? Sebody am I Jonas Sajeti. I jetted the Aquacoma quasissimo. Sebody also am I Jonas Sajeti Onifa. Jonas Sajeti, who appear so the quenim. But Chabana Tente the Bonachimo. South Korea ma yi bone de free wo bona kwa kodi Brandon Thomas Asante odi ama calibre nchi Richie bona akoma Alidu Seidu Alidu de ama Christopher Bonsuba wodi ama calibre nchi ko sibode bi wasa gina so pia so Ghana teka na nyama ma bolo mbode fe na so da bi Jonas Ajeti calibre nchi kwesi sibo Jonas Ajeti Alidu Seidu calibre nchi wodi akwachi akakama Kojo upon Pepra wodi ama Gideon Mensah obenkum Kama Dina ntimi amfa bo no bona kwadi kwasisi bo mfimfi afam kwasi dia makalibre yenchi calibre bona fani fa dia Alidu Seidu Alidu dia kwachi akoma calibre yenchi renchi dia Alidu Seidu wodi bona akwache na so calibre asakwa akwaje apia so dia Jonathan Jeti kwasisi bo Kojo upon Pepra Gideon Mensah je obenkum afaso Ghana Mranchane Bobby Bina so muntimi fa ball ento South Korea tenem eno ne ade aka ye hwe ne mu se enawi on betimi aye Kojo upon Pepra Kojo apega ball na de achemu na nso bi ene ho ama goalkeeper Sam Bunkin Russell body Jet I can say so Ghana Mranchane bia so betimi ati omo kana so South Korea so ani abre se te Ghana ntimi anteneka wo mo so betimi edi goals ni bi aka ho foul Christopher Bonsuba foul an Africa kai ball there to South Korea Late Taisu, Kone Shegono, Sima Duokonina, so referee for Simami and Sa Entoso. 90 minutes in Aso. Was here for Simami and Sa and Entwaka and Seneso. Alidu Seidu. Apega Bonadia Banfifia from Mapim. Calibri and Chiwaje. What am I quasisible? Quasi the border for Binkum. What am I Gideon Mensah? Gideon Jasso, the Bona Sanachi. Aqua Comba Kojo upon Pepra. Kojo bon homoden calibre nche krabon mfimfi Wariama Jonas Ajeti apega bon de achemu na ngore prince wose usu na so antimi anko e shi bon de free wo bona be din mfimfi afem Jonas Ajeti Wariama Kojo upon Pepra Kojo wari afem mfimfi Wariama calibre nchi rienchi de bona kwachi akoma Jonas Ajeti Ejete ede crab de makojo upon Pepra Kojo dia fa benkum so ma Gideon Mensah Gideon apega ball tenten dia chemo he Kamadin Suleiman anenso Kamadin afa ball no pia so da bi obon tenten do enya dia Christopher Bonsuba betini afa enti atrahye eye goal kick South Korea airport area Ghana Sima miensa ne to so make say ya bomu ba kwa Sima mienu na kai seri na eba na wiye make say the Black Stars of Ghana Mranchane mu wani ma say wo so mo da fam ba ko de no so mo de mbo no aso ani ye pa apia bona de achemu bona trash throw in here to area tia the Black Stars of Ghana.
I think the boys not more in this game. Considering the circumstances at the point that most of the top players in the crowd are free camp, but to lose 1-0 in the manner at which Omo Elusi, for me, I think they really played very good football. But it's hard. It's hard to take because
after this fufu and pepper soup, I go score goals like them the dash points.
A friendly game, but I think that a victory or even a point in this game would have been much more important than a defeat. But I think they've really given us a spirited performance.
Kim Jong-un when the crowd only from us appear so at the border betche. South Korea pego to so me no apega border dey atemu. Na so Jonas Agete rapping kwasi ayi border fi wo. Border da so Ghana 80 box in echi. A goal kick. Referee ashina bedi akansi ni nyina ba na wiye goala Litansi or the two atenemu na no a na yakura akansi ni mama na mpa na wiye South Korea ashebako Emma Ghana entimi anti we yanyokofo akansi afenu no mienu e de hyehyɛ so.
Very good football from the Black Stars, but then I was saying congratulating South Koreans. You know, they really came in with that mentality of wanting to get all 3 points, and eventually Omenia the 3 points. You know, for the Black Stars, better luck next time. They played very good football, even without some of the key players. Set up the move, but equally players will win your opportunity. You know, X-ray say Omenia good when given opportunity, and so for Ben Asari, I think that the exhibition, what a lot of people expected, say Obeyano. I think in this game, yes, he considered a cheap goal, but I think that saving that penalty extra with the kind of quality Ben Asari possesses. So kudos to the entire team from the Japan game to the South Korea game. No, we have shown glimpses of quality, and with the return of your most trusted nationals, you know, we expect to see Beko into the competition and play very well. Kevin Nkrumah and Heung-min Son, a legend of the game. Of course, when you opportunity like this, you get to spend it with some of the top players. And so Kevin Nkrumah, in your opportunity to share a word with Heung-min Son, congratulating to the